Hello everybody, Justin Gates here, Port City Krav Maga. Welcome back to the Daily Throat Punch. Today we're going to talk about stance a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. This is kind of a basic thing. Most everybody got it, but just want to make a few observations here. So the stance that we like to employ here is a 50-50 stance, where you can see you have your whatever dominant foot, in this case it's left foot here in the front, right foot in the back, and your toes are pointing that way. So your hips, your shoulders are square. Everything's pointing towards your opponent. And we want 50-50 weight distribution to the front, to the back, so it's a very stable base. Now, yes, that makes us a wider target, but you're gonna have your hands up anyway. You're gonna be able to use your knees to, your shins to block kicks coming in from the ribs and below, hopefully. So it allows us to do a lot of things. Now, that being said, there's a time and a place for everything. I tend not to do bladed stances anymore because I'm old and I don't like to turn my hips that much anymore. So I kind of like to stay into one thing that I'm pretty good at, as opposed to trying all different stuff in the middle of a fight. So, sometimes you will be bladed. Get away from that, because if you're bladed, now my rear shoulder's back, my right hand, my power hand is far away. It takes a long time to get there. I have to turn a lot. I cross my feet up. It's not very efficient or effective for a lot of situations. Then you have your classic 45, where instead of being here, you're turned and your hips are open. I know you can't see it on camera, but the hips are open. And again, if I want to take my rear hand or my rear leg and then send it forward, it's got to twist. And I'm losing reach, and I'm kind of getting into that thing where I cross my feet up, except my hips are open instead of being on a bladed line. So that being the case, we want to have as much balance and structure to our stance as possible, especially when we start moving around. Granted, in the middle of a fight, things are going to go haywire. You can never keep everything perfect all the time. You know, like, what is it? Mike Tyson said that, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. Well, I know that firsthand, because I had a plan going into a fight, got punched in the face, and things changed. So he was right. I have empirical evidence to prove that hypothesis. Anyway, just keep this in mind. We're going to talk about movement next in the next one. You guys stay safe out there until this whole thing blows over. And remember, stay safe and, keep your social distance. But if somebody needs a throat punch, go ahead and get them.